Welcome to a healthy living video blog at workoutmaster.com. This is Ruben.
You guys know Aram already.
Absolutely. Today we're going to talk about the healer within. Before we tear this one apart, remember our next episode is going to be about push-ups, how you can do push-ups effectively and most importantly with a great form. So let's tear this one apart. What do you think?
The healer within. What I think is that everybody to a degree is being programmed since the day we were born to be able to take care of our own diseases if we could use all the resources that we have.
Absolutely.
Those resources being all the things that we can do in life to make our life better. Obviously, there's always going to be viruses and bacteria and stuff like that can attack us, but if we have a good immune system, that might actually be something that we don't have to really worry about.
Absolutely. So let's tear this one apart. What's the first thing you think is important?
I think by far the first thing that we can do is actually eat well. Nutrition is the key to health.
That's number 2,000 times that we repeat this.
Absolutely, probably 2002 right now. The important thing is that you eat plenty of good quality food that actually supports your health, obviously, and that you have plenty of it, and as often as you need it. And that can change from person to person, but like we said, we give you strategies to help you eat better. We don't tell you what to eat, when to eat, or how to eat, which is okay.
Yeah. Second point is definitely by far one of the most important things that you can do is to sleep a little bit more than you probably do. We find it with our clients that people undersleep consistently and regularly. So it's very important to increase the quality of sleep and sleep a little bit longer, so increase the amount of sleep because your body recovers during the sleep. So if you sacrifice anything for sleep and you think that sleep is not important, you are absolutely wrong. There's a program that we do, we call a sleep to skinny program, and there's a reason why it works, because your body actually gets the chance to recover and do what it does the best, and that is to survive and help you function better.
Absolutely. The third objective that we try to clarify to people is actually positive thinking. You know for a fact that you are what you eat, but have you ever thought that you actually are what you think? Thinking is very important, and I'm just all says, I think all day long. I'm sure you do, but thinking positively is something that neither you or I do all the time, because we know life happens and a lot of things, can actually make your thinking go from positive to very negative to downright disastrous. So it's very important to always maintain a positive kind of, half full glass, aspect on life and see things for they really are. Oftentimes, you have probably heard us that when you actually fall sick, it's a great chance to learn about who you are and what you're made out of and what you become in those difficult times by overcoming the difficulties that actually are facing you. So positive thinking by far, I think, is even more important than nutrition, but we have to start somewhere. So I'd say nutrition number one. Positive thinking is by far the most effective thing that you can do to actually overcome any obstacle.
For sure. One of the things that we always ask the clients, regardless if they just come for nutrition or physical advice, it is very important to find out if your gut is working properly. And it's very important to start healing with healing your gut. There is no health, we can talk about like an optimal health. It does not exist without a healthy gut. Absolutely. So a healthy gut is extremely important. There's a lot of different things you can do. If you don't know what you can do, you can listen to some of our episodes, or you can go find somebody who is good in healing the gut. They'll be happy to help you as much as they can.
Absolutely. Like I've heard from you be saying before, you probably don't recall it, the enteric system, from your mouth to your anus, all the digestive tract contains more neurons than actually your brain. And 70% or around 70% of your immune system resides in the lining of your stomach and your intestine. So it's very important to take care of those things.
For sure.
Now, the next step that we obviously emphasize on people is to use the most effective and the least invasive of all the treatments. We say least invasive because we don't want to start off people who have certain disease to go right into full-blown chemotherapy, radiation, surgery. There's other things that you can do that can actually support your health, and they don't have to be as invasive as the ones that I just mentioned. And that was, in regards to cancer, for example, but just look at it from any perspective. If you have a cold, do you have to start taking antibiotics right away? Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe there are certain things that you can do, like eat better food and take a day off and stay at home and relax and rest and the next day you might wake up in pretty good shape.
And sometimes taking the drugs or doing a surgery might be that very effective and least invasive approach.
So the only one that seems appropriate at that time.
Absolutely.
Time, you know.
So you use your knowledge,
Judgment,
judgment. Use your judgment, definitely. Next thing is kind of like a connected with this. It's very important to learn more about other things. So it's very important to research. And the way I say it, your solution to any kind of issues lays down outside the box. So in any case, you will have to find something else that you don't know. And in a way, I think it's a blessing that you can actually go out there and learn new things. And that's the beauty of life. So do your research, make your own judgments, find new things, and chances are you'll be on the right track.
And we also consider doing your own research, actually getting more than one opinion on whatever might be actually ailing you. So going to 2, 3, 4, 5, as many doctors as it takes to get different opinion of what's actually bothering you might be the right way to do it. It might end up that you end up taking the choice of actually using the least invasive and the most effective of all the therapies that they have to use within the medical system.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Okay,
Well, next, you need to learn to manage your stress. And I know you heard this another 2,000 times. Well, here comes 2001. Manage your stress. Whatever bothers you, you have to try to eliminate it or alleviate its effect on you by you understanding why it bothers you, or by just eliminate it completely out of your life. And that could be in any of the aspects that actually conform the human being. Your emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental. How you get affected by those planes, you have to do the best you can to actually alleviate all those things that bother you and just get rid of them. Okay. You know?
Another thing, it's very important to support your immune system. Your immune system actually is there to protect you. You want it, you don't want it, you have really no conscious effort to run your immune system. Your immune system just comes pre-installed like a software, and it's designed to help you survive this environment. So most of the time people actually on the way their immune system rather than supporting. So if you actually look at the points that we mentioned, a lot of the points are in a way are there to support your immune system. So one of the most important things you can do is not to start a war with your body. And ultimately you would want to start thinking of what you can do to support your immune system. Eat better food, sleep better, and things like that.
Least of those, I'd say last of those, but not the least, of course, is TLC. Tender, loving care. There's no more powerful force in the universe than the power of love. And you have to understand that everything that you do for the well-being of yourself has to done from an aspect of love. You have to love yourself above all, and love, taking care of yourself and seeing how your body is transcending in order to make yourself heal. Absolutely. It's very important that you learn to become successfully selfish. It's very important that you know how to take care of yourself before you can take care of others.
It starts with love, it ends with love, and there's no love, there's really no health.
Absolutely. So love, in my opinion, in my perspective, of course, is how things resonate with me. The more I develop an affinity for them, the more I love to do those things, the more I'm taking care of myself. And that's just my approach.
For me, I say you gotta learn how to love your body. Your body wants to live on this planet, it wants to survive, wants to be beautiful, wants to help you. You just have to start listening a little bit more to your body, and guess what? If you give your body love, the body will give you love back, and you're going to be a very happy person walking around this beautiful planet.
Well, I think that is it for today as far as this episode. We just want to remind you, please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and join our Workout Master webpage. We'll subscribe, have yourself subscribe. We'll send you updates of the stuff that we're doing, so you don't have to worry about that.
Absolutely. And remember, your future looks better already. Until the next time.